stamattina ha raccontato che è molto amica di Bob De Niro e che parteciperà tra breve anche a una cerimonia di celebrazione in suo onore. Tra l'altro De Niro è stato qui nella stessa sedia in cui sta lei e non si tratta esattamente di un chiacchierone, abbiamo fatto una fatica tremenda a fargli dire. Allora, qualsiasi cosa ci dirà in più su De Niro e anche su questa scena per noi sarà un regalo.
Yes. Well, he would never talk about himself in any self-congratulatory way. He's the most modest, most loyal friend. He was such a good friend to me over so many years. And he's someone who's deceiving in a way because he doesn't say a lot and he kind of, you know, talk like that. But it's not that he's slower than everybody. He's faster. He's got so many things on his plate. When I think of how much he's achieved in his career, he started the Tribeca Film Festival, which had a lot to do with the revitalization of the downtown after 9/11. Our neighborhood, because I live there too, was devastated, and he single-handedly, he's got his fingers out everywhere. I said, you know, somebody is going to make this movie about the Mossad. He said, I know somebody in the Mossad. You know, he knows. He's everywhere. He's got a network, you know, and in his pocket he has, in the BlackBerry age, he has a pocket full of little pieces of paper with people's phone numbers on them. And I'm sure, you know, the stabilization of the world would be jeopardized if these papers were ever lost, because I think he has presidents and crooks phone numbers on there. He's amazing. He's really, really smart and really organized in his thinking. And he's always the sharpest on script, where I look at scripts sort of in that way that actors do, blah, 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 me, blah, 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 me.
Oh! Is it me? Is it my purse? Oh, God. I'm so afraid now. Terrorizzata adesso. Go away. Numero 3, huh? Numero. Okay, I'll put it here. Recently, I've had a lot of problems with my computer. And I bought a new computer 2 years ago and it just died, and then I got one 2 months ago and it died, and I got an iPhone in July and it died, and I got an iPhone 2 weeks ago and it has had a lot of problems. And I suddenly think, maybe I have a force field or a magnetic thing. That's why I collect accents and I collect, you know, people's idiosyncrasies, and I don't know. I don't know what it is. Okay. That's not okay. Io dico che ultimamente io e la tecnologia non andiamo affatto. No, for me, like in Sophie's Choice, there's a way that European women, not European women, but women in each country, the way they speak, the language that they speak, affects how they behave. It affects their body language. I mean, when I played an Italian woman, I spoke in a certain way, and it's giving you what I feel, because I'm giving you everything. And to play a Polish woman, I knew a couple of different, very, very well-educated Polish women who came from a certain class in the society, and the way that they spoke was different than the way American women sit and talk, and they just want to know the real straightness, and you tell me what you think, and I'll tell you what I think.
Stavo venendo in confusione.
Why? Just done these old Romeo and Juliet. Why? I don't know. This is too big of a question for me.
È una domanda alla quale non posso rispondere. Se pensiamo a Tristano e Isolde e Romeo e Giulietta, come rispondere a una domanda del genere?
Ne faccio una di riserva riferita a camera contro camera. È vero che nella versione originale della sceneggiatura il personaggio di Joanna era molto più cattivo o antipatico e lei ha chiesto di riscriverlo per addolcirlo.
In Kramer versus Kramer, no. I think in the novel that it was taken from, yes. In the novel, she was a witch. I didn't understand her motivation. You know, I didn't know who she was, and I was not interested in her. And when we came to do the scene where, this is a movie, Kramer versus Kramer is a movie where the mother leaves a child and her husband and says she needs to go and get therapy and get help and get her head back. She doesn't say that, but she seems to me precarious. And then she disappears for an hour and a half of the movie, and then comes back at the very end and went in a custody battle in a courtroom scene. And their problem, Robert Benton's problem, taking this from the novel, is that they had no convincing argument that the woman made, and in order to get the child back from this judge. And so they asked us all to write it. And Justin went into his dressing room, and I went into my dressing room, and Benton went into his office, and we all wrote our version of what Joanna might say on the stand. And they used the one that I wrote, and it just made me feel, I mean, it's me again, it's me. It really is. There is something. I'm going to go to NASA. I am. I'm going to go to NASA because I'm very valuable to science, I think. It's a thing. I have this happened at the press conference. Maybe it's because I'm wearing diamonds.
Siamo in ritardo e non si può fare. Signore e signori, Meryl Streep!